Hello viewers, welcome to the episode 4 Sudarsana Chakra, Vishnu's Discus of Perfect Judgment. What if a weapon did not rely on force but on judgment? What if it did not escalate violence but ended it preciously at the right moment? No chaos, no excess destruction, no loss of control. In Hindu tradition, such a weapon exists. It is not carried by many, it is not taught, it is not transferred, it belongs to Vishnu. And through Krishna, it appears in the world as the Sudarsana Chakra, origin and identity. The Sudarsana Chakra is Vishnu's divine discus. It is one of his defining symbols alongside the conch, the mace, and the lotus. When Krishna uses the Sudarsana Chakra in the Mahabharata, it is not described as Krishna borrowing a weapon. It is understood as Vishnu acting through his avatar. This distinction matters because, unlike astras that exist as knowledge that warriors can learn, invoke, or misuse, the Sudarsana Chakra is inseparable from Vishnu himself. It is not a tool, it is authority. Even the name tells us this. Sudarsana means clear, correct perception. Chakra means wheel, motion, inevitability, completion. Together they imply action taken with perfect clarity and carried through without deviation. How the Sudarsana Chakra functions? To understand the Sudarsana Chakra, we must stop imagining it as a flying disc alone. That image is symbolic. What the stories actually describe is a principle of action. Clarity before action. The Sudarsana Chakra does not respond to anger. It does not react to impulse. In every major episode, patience comes first. Warnings are given, limits are crossed, restraint is shown. Only when disorders becomes irreversible does the chakra appear. This tells us something important. The chakra represents judgment after clarity, not power during emotion, absolute discrimination. When the Sudarsana Chakra is released, it does not behave like a battlefield weapon. It does not destroy surroundings. It does not escalate into chaos. It identifies the exact target. It ignores everything else. And it completes its action instantly. There is no prolonged conflict, no spectacle, just conclusion. This is why the Sudarsana Chakra feels so different from the weapons like the Brahmastra. It is not about scale, it is about precision. Autonomy with subordination. Once released, the chakra moves on its own. It navigates obstacles. It cannot be intercepted. It does not miss, and yet it never acts independently of Vishnu's will. It is autonomous in execution but never autonomous in authority. At any moment it can return. Control is never lost. The Shiśupāla episode, the most famous use of the Sudarsana Chakra, does not occur on a battlefield. It happens in a royal court. Shiśupāla repeatedly insults Krishna during Yudhishthira's Rajasuya Yaga. Krishna tolerates it again and again. Tradition even counts the offences, showing that patience has a limit. Only when that limit is crossed does the Sudarsana Chakra appear. The action is immediate, clean, final. There is no rage, no triumph, just enforcement of dharma. This moment defines the chakra's nature. It is not reactive, it is conclusive. Strategic use, not just destruction. There is another important episode. During Kurukṣetra war, Krishna uses the Sudarsana Chakra to obscure the sun, creating a false sunset. This allows Arjuna to complete a critical vow and defeat Jayadratha. Here, the chakra is not used to kill, it is used to alter perception and timing. This is crucial. It shows that Sudarsana is not merely destructive. It is a tool of control over outcomes, over assumptions, over inevitability. Modern interpretation. If we interpret the Sudarsana Chakra using a modern lens, it resembles something very specific. not raw power, but power with perfect discrimination, something that acts only when judgment is complete, targets only what must be corrected, leaves no unintended damage, and immediately disengages. That is what makes it dangerous, because precision makes power easy, and easy power is only safe when held by someone who does not abuse it. This epics solves the problem in a very deliberate way. They ensure that Sudarsana is never separated from Vishnu. Ultimate precision is paired with ultimate restraint. Why no one else uses it? No warrior is taught the Sudarsana Chakra. No sage transfers it. No lineage inherits it, because the stories are clear. This level of control cannot be democratized. It cannot be learned safely. It can only exist where ego is absent, and where ego is absent, misuse disappears. The Brahmastra showed us power without safety. The Narayanastra showed power enforced by a rule. The Pashupātastra showed power that must never be used. And the Sudarsana Chakra shows something rarer, power that remains controlled because it is never separated from wisdom. In the next episode, we move away from judgment and precision and enter raw elemental force, the Agni Astra.